Throughout human history, the wolf has stood tall as one of the most powerful symbols inside the collective unconscious. For Carl Jung, archetypes like the wolf are not just images. They are living forces. They represent instincts, ancient wisdom, and primal energies that live deep inside us, waiting to be recognized. Across continents and cultures, wolves have been honored and feared. To the Native American tribes, the wolf was seen as a teacher and pathfinder. In Norse mythology, it embodied both destruction and unstoppable strength. And in countless folk tales, the wolf stood at the threshold between danger and transformation. This duality is what makes the wolf so compelling. On one hand, it represents leadership, courage, and loyalty to the pack. On the other, it symbolizes mystery, solitude, and the raw instinct to survive in a harsh world. To choose a wolf, even symbolically, is to choose a reflection of your inner power. Today, you are invited to make a choice that may seem simple on the surface, yet it holds a mirror to the depths of your soul. In front of you are 3 unique wolves, each with distinct colors, shapes, and features that evoke different emotions and energies. At first glance, you might think your selection will be based purely on appearance, but the truth runs deeper. Within a fraction of a second, your subconscious mind will recognize the wolf that reflects your truest essence. This psychological test, inspired by the theories of Carl Jung, is not about placing you into a fixed category or judging your character. Instead, it aims to reveal which archetype resonates most strongly with your current life path, emotional state, and personal challenges. The wolf you choose becomes a symbolic guide, shedding light on your hidden strengths, your instincts, and perhaps even your shadow. Those aspects of yourself you may not fully acknowledge, but which still shape your decisions and desires. Each of these 3 wolves has been designed with intentional symbolism. From the vividness of their colors to the smallest detail in their physical features, the hues, patterns, and even their posture tell a silent story. As you examine them, you may find yourself inexplicably drawn to one in particular. That pull is not random. It is your intuition at work, guided by years of experiences, memories, and unconscious associations. The purple and gold mane might speak to a regal spirit that values loyalty, creativity, and vision. The turquoise wolf, with its mystical adornments, may awaken a connection to wisdom, spiritual growth, and introspection. The dark spiked wolf could stir feelings of resilience, primal instinct, and the will to protect what matters most. Each choice carries a unique message, and none of them are better or worse than the others. They simply reveal different paths and strengths. So take a deep breath, clear your mind, and look closely at these 3 wolves. Don't overthink your choice. Let your intuition lead you. The wolf you choose will serve as a reflection of your inner world, offering insights that may surprise you and perhaps even change the way you see yourself. Wolf 1. The purple wolf with the golden manif. You were instantly drawn to the first wolf. With its deep purple fur and radiant golden mane, it reveals a personality that thrives on creativity, self-expression, and an unshakable sense of personal dignity. Purple in color psychology has always been associated with wisdom, mystery, and imagination. It's a hue worn by royalty, but also by visionaries who see the world not as it is, but as it could be. The golden man adds another layer. Gold is the color of enlightenment, prosperity, and a strong inner light that shines even in moments of darkness. Choosing this wolf suggests that you are someone who carries an innate sense of purpose. You do not drift aimlessly. Instead, you move through life with an understanding, conscious or unconscious, that your presence has meaning. Others may be drawn to you because you radiate confidence without arrogance, leadership without domination. You inspire trust, not by forcing people to follow you, but by showing them the value of walking alongside you. You are likely a dreamer and a doer combined, someone who can envision a better future and also take the steps to bring it into reality. This wolf represents those who have a balance between intuition and action, the ability to imagine possibilities and the courage to chase them. People in your life might often seek your advice, not just because you're intelligent, but because you can see things from a higher perspective, as if you're observing from above the chaos. Yet, there's a deeper truth behind the golden man. It suggests that you shine brightest when you are being authentic. If you hide your ideas, suppress your creativity, or try to fit in with the expectations of others, your inner fire dims. This wolf calls you to embrace your individuality, even if it means being misunderstood at times. Your life path is not meant to be ordinary. It's meant to be a blend of inspiration and transformation for yourself and for those lucky enough to cross your path. There's also a spiritual dimension to your choice. Purple is often linked to the crown chakra, the center of spiritual connection and higher consciousness in many belief systems. This means you may have an innate ability to sense truths beyond the surface, to feel the interconnectedness of all things. The golden man reflects a soul that values integrity and honesty, knowing that true power comes from within, not from titles or possessions. However, this gift can also be a challenge because you see possibilities others overlook. You might sometimes feel isolated, as if few truly understand the depth of your vision. The purple wolf teaches that it's okay to walk alone at times. Solitude can recharge your creative energy and sharpen your insights, but it also reminds you to find your pack. People who appreciate your uniqueness and encourage your dreams rather than diminish them. In relationships, you likely seek depth and authenticity. Superficial connections drain you while meaningful soul-level bonds energize you. You value loyalty, honesty, and emotional reciprocity. Like the golden man catching the sunlight, you are at your best when surrounded by those who reflect back the light you give. Your greatest strength lies in your ability to inspire and guide without controlling. You are not here to follow the well-worn path. You are here to illuminate new ones. The purple wolf's message to you is simple yet profound. Trust your vision. Let your inner light shine fearlessly. The world needs the kind of magic only you can bring. And when challenges come, as they inevitably will, remember that both purple and gold are colors forged through rare and extraordinary processes. Just as these colors are difficult to create in nature, your resilience and creativity are not common traits. They have been shaped by your unique journey, by moments of trial and triumph alike. You are living proof that beauty and strength can coexist, and that authenticity is the most radiant crown you can wear. So if this is your wolf, know that your soul's path is one of creativity, leadership, and higher vision. The purple wolf with the golden man stands as a reminder. You are here to make the unseen seen, to give shape to dreams, and to inspire others simply by being unapologetically yourself. Wolf 2. The turquoise wolf with mystical markings, and/or if your attention was immediately captured by the turquoise wolf with its glowing amber eyes, curved horns, and the shimmering gem-like markings on its forehead. It reveals a personality deeply connected to intuition, spiritual wisdom, and hidden realms of understanding. This wolf embodies the archetype of the mystic and the seeker. Someone who moves through life with an awareness that there is far more to reality than meets the eye. Turquoise in psychology and symbolism blends the calming qualities of blue with the renewing vitality of green. It is a color of balance, emotional healing, and open communication. But it also carries a sense of otherworldliness, as if it belongs to places untouched by ordinary rules. Choosing this wolf suggests that you possess a mind and spirit that are constantly searching for truth, harmony, and deeper meaning. You may not settle easily for surface explanations. You want to understand the why behind everything. The horns on the turquoise wolf's head are symbolic of strength and higher perspective. In many cultures, horns represent spiritual power, protection, and a connection to divine energies. They suggest that you have an innate resilience, not necessarily through physical force, but through your ability to navigate challenges with wisdom and grace. You don't just endure hardships, you learn from them, turning experiences into profound life lessons. The crystal all-like markings on its forehead are a direct nod to the third eye, the energy center associated with intuition, foresight, and expanded consciousness. This means you may naturally sense things before they happen, or you might feel the emotions and energies of others without them speaking a word. People might come to you for guidance because you can see beyond the obvious and offer insights they never considered. Choosing this wolf also indicates that you value inner peace, but understand it is not something passively achieved. It is cultivated through conscious choices. You likely gravitate toward environments and people that feel energetically clean, avoiding toxic situations that disrupt your sense of balance. When you are in a place of alignment, your mind becomes a powerful tool for problem-solving, innovation, and deep reflection. There's a solitary nature to this wolf, but not one rooted in loneliness. Rather, it reflects an independence of thought. You are capable of walking your own path, even when it diverges from the crowd's expectations. At the same time, your empathy and spiritual awareness mean that you form deep soul-level bonds with the select few you truly trust. Relationships for you are never just about surface attraction or convenience. They are about energetic alignment and shared values. You want connections that help you grow, challenge your thinking, and honor your authenticity. This often means you're selective, but when you let someone into your inner circle, your loyalty runs deep. The turquoise wolf also carries a lesson. To fully embrace your gifts, you must learn to trust yourself. With heightened perception comes the risk of self-doubt, wondering if what you sense is real or if you're imagining it. But this wolf's message is clear. Your inner compass is strong, and it will rarely lead you astray if you have the courage to follow it. In moments of uncertainty, you are the type of person who can step back, view the bigger picture, and find clarity where others see only chaos. You possess the rare skill of calming storms, both within yourself and in others, simply through your presence and understanding. The turquoise wolf's horns also symbolize that your spiritual and intellectual power can be a shield protecting you from harmful influences. But just as horns are tools for both defense and challenge, your wisdom can be a weapon against ignorance and fear if you choose to wield it. If this is your wolf, it is calling you to embrace your role as a guide, a healer, and a bridge between worlds. Your path is not about conforming to the noise of the world, but about listening to the quiet truths beneath it. You are meant to question, to explore, and to illuminate the hidden layers of life for yourself and for others. So remember, like the turquoise wolf with its mystical markings, you are not here just to survive. You are here to see, to understand, and to share your vision with those ready to listen. Trust in your perception, nurture your balance, and allow your insight to be the lantern that lights the way through the unknown. Wolf 3. The Shadow Wolf. With glowing eyes and quivering spikes, if you were instinctively drawn to the shadowy wolf, its piercing, luminous eyes glowing like embers in the dark, its body bristling with sharp quills along its spine. It speaks to a part of you that thrives in mystery, resilience, and inner strength. This wolf is the embodiment of the warrior spirit and the protector archetype, someone who moves through life with fierce determination, self-reliance, and an unshakable will. The darkness that envelops this wolf is not a sign of evil or malice. Rather, it symbolizes the depths of your inner world. You are someone who understands that life is not always light and sunshine. You know the reality of struggle, loss, and challenge. Instead of shying away from these truths, you face them head-on, learning to adapt and emerge stronger each time. This makes you a survivor in the truest sense. The glowing eyes are your greatest strength, a metaphor for clarity in the darkest situations. They show that you possess an incredible ability to see through deception, lies, and false appearances. People cannot easily manipulate you because your instincts are razor sharp, and you can sense when something isn't right. This makes you a natural protector, someone who guards themselves and those they care about fiercely. The quills along the wolf's back are an outward expression of your boundaries. They say, "I will protect myself." You may not always show aggression, but when you feel threatened, you can defend yourself with precision and power. This isn't about being confrontational for the sake of it. It's about ensuring that your values, your peace, and your loved ones are kept safe from harm. Choosing this wolf means you likely have a strong, commanding presence. Even when you are silent, you don't need to constantly assert yourself. Your energy speaks for you. People sense your strength and often respect you before you even speak a word. But with this respect can also come misunderstanding. Some might misinterpret your guarded nature as coldness, when in reality you are simply discerning with your trust. You are deeply loyal, but only to those who have proven themselves worthy. Once someone earns your loyalty, you will stand beside them through storms, defend them against injustice, and be the unwavering anchor they can rely on. However, betray that trust, and the bridge is gone. You rarely give second chances. The shadow wolf's nature also hints at a strategic mind. You may prefer to observe from the background before making your move, assessing situations with patience. This calculated approach means that when you act, you do so with purpose and precision. You are not one to waste energy on trivial matters. Your focus is reserved for what truly matters. There's also an element of independence here. You are not afraid to walk alone if it means staying true to yourself. Solitude does not intimidate you. In fact, it can be a source of power, giving you space to recharge, think, and plan your next steps. While others may fear being on their own, you see it as an opportunity to strengthen your mind and spirit. The shadow wolf also serves as a reminder of the balance between light and dark. Just as it can move silently through the night, so too can you navigate the unseen aspects of life, the emotions, motives, and hidden truths that others might overlook. You are not afraid to acknowledge your own shadows, and this self-awareness makes you even stronger. If you chose this wolf, it may be because you've already been through experiences that forced you to develop resilience. You've had to grow your own armor, sharpen your instincts, and become your own protector. This history is not a weakness. It is the forge that shaped your strength. The message of the shadow wolf is simple. Embrace your power, but remember that true strength is not just about defense. It's about knowing when to lower your quills and let someone in. While your guarded nature is an asset, it's also important to recognize the moments when vulnerability can lead to deeper connections and mutual trust. Like the shadow wolf, you walk a path few understand, a path of independence, clarity, and unwavering determination. Your glowing eyes will always guide you through the darkness, and your protective instincts will ensure that nothing and no one can easily break your spirit.